everyone. I'm just going to hop on here and I want to talk a little bit about Thursday's Board of Education meeting because the full agenda was just posted. And very interesting that we had an appointment for a superintendent of human resources. Frank Cuesta resigned. I'm not sure if that was his specific title because they keep shifting around job titles, job descriptions. But they hired Daryl Palmieri as our superintendent to HR. Now, for those of you who may not know, Daryl Palmieri is currently the Union County, interim superintendent, which means that he oversees all of the schools in Union County. Now, Daryl Palmieri will be making a nice cool salary of $225,000 as the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. Daryl Palmieri was making, as the county superintendent, $166,000. So that is a very nice, cushy salary increase for Mr. Palmieri. Add to that last month, the Elizabeth Public Schools also hired a director of human resources. That position went to Diana Pinto Gomez. Now, some of you may remember that name because she used to work in Elizabeth as the Director of Special Services. Thank God she left that position here in Elizabeth and went to Morristown as the Director of Bilingual something or other over there. And she was there for a few years. And since then, they let her go for whatever reason. I'm not sure. And so the Elizabeth Board of Ed decided to hire her back here as the Director of Human Resources. Now, I don't know what HR certifications this woman has because according to her resume, there are no HR certifications specifically in her resume. But I do know that the Elizabeth Public Schools likes to find a candidate, look at their resume, and then create the job description to match the person's resume, as opposed to creating the resume with the qualifications needed for the position and then hiring someone for that job. So I just want the residents, parents to understand and realize that our district is spending a whopping $422,000 for 2 positions in human resources. I don't understand why that is. I think people need to start opening their eyes and asking questions and forget about what the mayor may want to call us, that we're the crazies, because crazy are the people that they like to label who question what is going on in our city, in our school district. We have a right to ask these questions. We have a right to this information. And I posted this on our Elizabeth Parents and Students Care Facebook page. And some of the comments were basically saying, well, this is the way it's always been. Well, just because something has always been a certain way doesn't mean that we, number one, shouldn't hold people accountable and that we shouldn't demand change. This is what they want. They want you to just accept the status quo. They want you to just accept that this is the way it is, that they hold the power and there is nothing you can do about it. Hence the mayor's comment. Look at the crazies. The man is so arrogant as to make these statements in public because he does not care. He does whatever he wants. He controls the Board of Education. He controls City Council. But he can only do that if we allow them to do it. So this is what I want people to realize. Again, I will continue to update you on our City Council, on our Board of Ed, the things that are going on there. There is a City Council meeting tonight at 7:30. I hope to attend that meeting today. I do have a couple of other things I must get done, other responsibilities. But if I can't make it, I hope that some of you will make it. You don't have to speak when you go to the meetings. You can sit there and just listen, observe what's going on. And maybe you want to record while you're there since they don't record the City Council meetings. But anyway, thank you so much. And I'll see you on another episode of Coffee with Chris.